So there were some specific questions that people who have already watched the film have sent it to me. They had questions for both of you. So did you feel the stigma? Either of you can pick the question, or if both of you want to answer. Did you feel the stigma that surrounds the mental health community by working on the film? And what are your personal stance about therapy? And would you be able to freely approach a therapist if need be?
You answer the first half.
Okay. So when it comes to stigma was there in my own head when I was part of this film, because like I said that the film was an educational experience for me. My stigma was, I used to really think that it's in your head, you're feeling it in your head and you can like snap out of it, and if you are suffering with some mental health issue, okay fine, it'll take like a couple of days, but then yeah, you can come out of it. And but I was wrong, and like I said in the beginning that I really have a lot more personal experience right now and also observational experience, and it's a real thing. Like if someone is dealing with it, they are really feeling very suffocated and they are in a pit, and it's very difficult to come out of it on their own, and they need all the support and most importantly understanding from the rest of the world. Yeah, so it was in my own head. And coming back to if I would be able to go to a therapist if need be freely, yes, absolutely yes. As of today, in my head there is nothing, and I do not really care about how the world perceives it. And if I have the need, I'll definitely be able to go to a therapist and also talk about it.
I mean, I spent most of my schooling, college in the counseling room, either because I would like, and I've noticed that I like older women. I mean, I'm more comfortable expressing to an older woman, I mean, who's like my mom's age or older, and I'm very comfortable. And but I've realized that I'm not so comfortable talking to a stranger. I need to feel understood, and I can only speak to a person who I feel is smart. And so I think it's challenging to reach out to a therapist because you don't know if they're smart, or you don't know, their personality matters.
You have done psychology, you studied psychology in college, so do you think we have somewhere we were right in, like, truthful in our depiction of the
I think we were
situation?
bang on. I mean, I insisted that you show the film to Mala, my psychology lecturer from college, and she said she loved the film, right? So yes, I think we've done 100% justice to the way we've projected this issue in the film.
See, a lot of people who have watched, and one of my friends, she is a therapist herself, and she was ecstatic when we said we are releasing it in YouTube, because she said open access will definitely help, because this is the story that needs to be given open access to people. Don't charge for it, she's been telling. Like how we decided for Other Love Story also, we wanted, YouTube is that source where people can just it comes in their phone and it's free and it's in our private space, so you can resonate better when it is given in YouTube. So I will talk about something that finally triggered me to make this film. 2021, when I had just finished writing it. See, we can talk about it because the movie is already out by now. So during COVID, Sushant Singh Rajput committed suicide, and him doing it, we wouldn't have ever seen it coming. Like, I wouldn't have ever. I loved him, and I loved his energy. I thought he was very intelligent, and I understood why with such IQ someone can decide to finish it. I understood it, and that was very scary for me because I understood it. And also, and I kept thinking, it was around 11:30, if my research serves me, like if it is right, that it was around 11:30 during the afternoon that he decided. He came out, he had juice and went back, like he woke up, came out, had juice, spoke to his staff members and went back, and then he never came out. How was his morning like until that moment when he said, okay, I'm finishing it? It wouldn't leave my headspace. I kept thinking, what would it be like? Would it be like a normal day? What would he do? What would he think? What would he have done I kept thinking, and that is where this came about, the story. And I must have indulged so much in it. And when Puneet sir passed away, the next day I had an anxiety attack. And someone like me having an anxiety attack is like, I'm not again complimenting myself, but I'm quite balanced. I can handle things well. But first time I didn't know what was happening to me. I was standing in a Darshini eating masala dosa and I blacked out. And I started shivering for a second. And I'm like, what happened? Like my shoulders were feeling heavy and I thought I was having heart attack. Next day I was traveling to Switzerland. My brother lives there. Evening my flight is there. In the afternoon my last minute preparation is to go get sweets for them because I needed to be fresh. So I'm preparing, I'm having lunch. Again it happened. And this time I got out and went and held on to the door because this is something I didn't know what was happening. And I thought I was very stressed that I was doing a flight travel, international in COVID. So maybe that could be, I don't know what all had played in my head, like thinking about this story so much. And then I went to the doctor. I told my mom, I don't think we can drive, ma, let's take an auto. And how mothers handle it. What is happening? She said, I said, I don't know, I'm feeling something and all. She said, nothing, just shut up. I like that my mom can negate it immediately because that gives me confidence. Otherwise, if she starts like feeling that way with me, I will go more into it, right? She's my grounding factor. So she said, okay, let's go, I'll come with you. So we went to the doctor. I went to a physician because I didn't know who else to go to. And I told him this is happening and he asked me if I was close to Puneet Rajkumar. First question, without me telling, I just told him I am in film industry and all of that. I said, no, I'd met him a few months ago, but then I've grown up with him in my head all my life because Rajkumar family is kind of our family for the entire Karnataka, right? So Appu is our household child, right? So he's like, that could be it or anything. So he gave me very small dosage of anxiety pills, which is sleeping pills. He said, take it and sleep it off in that flight. You'll be fine. And 2 I had to take. I took it and I slept through it. I was sleeping, sitting in the car, I was sleeping, sitting in the departure gate, and then I don't want to be on pills. I don't like to take even paracetamol. So I went to Switzerland and there was a moment in my brother's house. There is a lift where the car goes into the lift and the lift goes up because it's in the basement and road is up. So the lift carries you. I am in the lift with my sister-in-law. This was second day of me being there and everything is shut, right? Lift is shut, car is shut. There was a moment that I felt that darkness was coming back to me, right? And I was like, I know what it feels like. I connected off to Manu's character. I connected to Sushant. I felt, I know if I can feel this way. So I came out and I didn't want to take the pill. So I didn't even want to talk to my brother and my sister-in-law about it, what was happening. So I spoke to a friend of mine who's a psychiatrist. She lives in UK. I told her this is happening. I said 3 instances. She said, when was the last time you wrote? I used to just write anything that came in my head, and from childhood, I always felt my fingers think. My brain don't think. I said, I have stopped writing. I don't know why. It's been many years. She said, can you start writing every thought that comes in your head? And write when this is happening, what's happening, start detailing it. I think that's the only way out for you, which is true. I was going away from home. My own home is that writing process. And after that, I haven't taken the pills. I haven't had anxiety attacks. And if at all I'm inching towards it, I know what I need to do. I start writing. I take pen and paper. I don't write on phone. I take pen and paper and start writing everything that's happening. And now it's out there. It doesn't bother me. And then I realized flight journeys were causing it. So I started knowing my triggers.
Yeah.
And then I would put myself in it more. I traveled more and I started writing in the process. So that's because I'm a writer. But I know if you don't have a vent like that, if you don't have an expression like that, or if you just give up on your expression, right? So I think I came back from there and then I decided we'll do it ourselves. And then the whole process happened with you guys. So yeah, I haven't said this anywhere else. I thought it's the right moment to say it.
But one thing I'd like to mention over here, if people are listening, that I've been blessed with amazing friends in my life. I think that's one reason why I haven't, I haven't come across too many moments where I felt the need of, talking to a therapist or someone. Because the role of friends, and in today's world when we are all having, we are all lacking time and attention and all of that, my God, friends are so very important, and those 1 or 2 people that you can speak your heart out to without fearing any judgment. I really wish that people have those people in their lives, and while I have always been blessed with such people in my life, I was not that person where I could be there for someone to just hear them out without really giving them an advice or judging them कि अरे यार क्या बकवास कर रहे हो. तो वो अभी after Asmin and the character also that I play in the film, it has I am consciously trying to become that जो who can help is not the right word, but who just can be there just to hear you out without making much of it, like in a judgmental manner. So because we do not have those kind of people in our lives as of today, because of our modern lifestyle, which is why therapy has gained momentum the way it has,
we are distancing ourselves too
we are
much.
distancing ourselves. And COVID was just a mirror to how society has become. So you guys should look at all of us need to look at friendship in a very different manner. It's not just about hanging out for a coffee, or hanging out for a coffee is actually a good thing.
Absolutely,
it's a very good thing.
Things happen over coffee and tea.
just talk it out. But unfortunately, if you do not have those people as yet in your life, then journaling is a great thing which you also took aid of. So yeah,
I've done that all my life. So see, when we were growing up in college and all, we didn't have cafes and all. We would just sit in grounds.
Yeah.
We would hang out in grounds all day. Now cafes are there. And people are paid 400-500 rupees, I think, as pocket money. Go sit and chill. Yeah. So I feel younger generation is they think expression is cliched for some reason. Really, I feel saying what is, and because they have so many terms already defined, so
very difficult to keep
up.
Right,
you just speak to each other humanly, not through a gadget, but speak humanly, and have the trust that everything you need to say need not be intelligent.
Yeah,
you can be a dumb. It's okay, and the guy will not leave you because you said unintelligent stuff. Having the trust in each other, I think it's I don't know if it is that you're always trying to have, I don't know what is only happening. So I very fear for younger generation, and I feel blessed that I have friends who have been with me for 25 years, and those relationships wouldn't have sustained if it is not two-way.
Yeah, and there is a reason why there are relationships like friendships in life, because they can do certain things which your family can never do. And please do not expect it from your family also to be very sane with you when you are undergoing a mental breakdown, because as you are going through it, they are suffering too. So they have stakes in that situation. So they will never be able to support you the way you would want them, because it's breaking down for them as well. So please seek help from your friends, and if that is not working out, then therapist is the right way to go about it.
Absolutely.